Hello gang, welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero video. So, last night we got a pretty big bombshell. We got all of the Season 3 characters at least teased. Well, not all of them, but the first ones. And, well, let's just say, I have some thoughts about them. So, I figured, why not? Let's make a little fun little tier list of all the characters, at least from their teasers so far, and what little we saw of them in the trailer. It's not completely serious because we barely know anything about most of these characters, but, I figured we can just have some fun with it. Now, this is a personal tier list, blah, 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 my opinion, blah, 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 you know how it is. And I also just wanted to talk about them. Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper seems interesting. They kind of give me, that, I want to say, like, religious, they don't have to be religious, but like that religious stoic character archetype. Like, if you know, what's her name? Cephas from Paladins, and a couple other characters like that. I think there's one in Star Rail, but I don't know what her name is. But, honestly, I'm kind of just, like, usually they have an interesting story, so I'm mostly interested in that for them. I think I'm, like, mid-tier excited for them. Their design is pretty cool. I like the kind of, over-the-eyes gown, and, like, it goes all the way down to the back. I think it looks cool. I need to know more. Claret. I do love me some blonde girls with twin tails. Now this is mainly just, based off me, but, I think she looks pretty cool. She looks like she's gonna have, that type of personality, more like a Gyaru type shit, which, raise his hands up. Hey, I'm down for that. I'm completely down for that. I will say, I do like the way they do, like, the red highlights in her hair. Like, the way that they're kind of, like, they likely, like, obviously not to the roots, at least. Unless this little, like, one second. Unless this little thing right here is to the roots. Actually, yeah. But yeah, to me, it's like, it looks like they go from the roots, and, like, the entire portion of the red is, like, it's, like, red all the way through her twin tail. It's not, like, highlights or anything. Which I think is pretty dang awesome. I'm a pretty dang big fan of that, I have to tell you. Oh, by the way, ad blocker now. Yeah, I just went to the Chrome Web Store and got an ad blocker. Are you kidding me? We're making leaps and bounds in the world of technology, right? Now, Sigrid. Sigrid seems cool. Unfortunately, as of right now, they are one of 2 Thyrans to my knowledge. Yeah, I think one of the only 2 Thyrans that we have revealed so far. Unfortunately, no newbie Styron. Sigh. But, it is what it is. I quite like her. I think actually, because the thing is, like, I like her design. I like how one of the eyes is, like, not exposed. I think I'll put her in B for now. I just, like, there's not really, actually, okay, Oathkeeper, I think, unfortunately, yeah, Oathkeeper's gonna have to go down and see. Oathkeeper's way too story dependent for me. Because, like, I love characters with that kind of trope, but I need to know, like, why they have that trope. I need to know story. Like, are they, the arbiter for some higher power? Are they, they've had an extremely traumatic experience, so that this is how, like, they are now? I just need to know. Roxy Zinema. So, based off what we know, she might be the other person Korn was talking about. In one of Korn's, like, trust events, I think, she mentions another, like, someone else who had a similar surgery to what she got, and she just mentions them being someone else or another one. And she's friends with them, and based off Roxy's design, she might be the one, because, she's got the same, colored hair, she's got the same, like, scars on her shoulders. I genuinely think it might be her, and that is awesome. I also just really like her design. She's quite, I like the big glasses and things like that. It's another one of the Corns, They're just, like, adorable. I will say, I do, like, there's a lot of characters with red eyes in this, patch. Well, I think only, like, 2, but, like, so, no, Ramiel has, like, pink eyes, yeah? Yeah, no, they're pink. Oh, I was talking about Claret, I mean. It's like, whatever, what do they call Vivian's race? It's like, are they just elves? They might just be elves, but, I just like the red eye bit. Velina is probably a B tier for me. I don't really have any objections with Lena. I'm just not enthralled with her. I mean, she's cool. She said she's like the head of some technological, no, some department in Roscovalier. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wildly incorrectly. Listen, man, I'm trying my best here. And we already, saw her. We already saw, her in-game model and things like that. She's alright. Her demo stuff already got leaked, which is pretty awesome. She seems cool. I like that her tornado actually combines and mixes with other elements. Like, if you add, like, fire while they're attacking, it becomes, like, the fire tornado and things like that. I think that's pretty cool. Phoenix. I have no strong feelings towards Phoenix. Now, usually fire is like one of my favorite elements, so I'll have to see. I'll have to keep a close eye on her, assuming she's fire. Like the name it Phoenix. You'd think so, but honestly, anything can happen. But as of right now, she looks fine. She looks cool. I need more. A lot of these characters, like, I need more because Zenless characters, like, for being gacha characters, they have pretty damn good stories. So I just need to see what they're about, you feel me? Severian. Okay, I have to explain the bit. I don't actually, like, hate Severian's guts. I hate Seth's guts. You feel me? I hate Seth so much that everyone connected to his bloodline immediately gets, like, the opposite of brownie points. They get negative points from me. I'm sorry. Severian can work against that, but he has a lot. This is, like, the one prejudiced placement I have on this entire list. But, listen, Severian, it's not me. It's not me. It's your brother. It's your bum-ass brother. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. We can't... I wish I could put you higher, but I really can't. You just got that bum-ass brother, But, yeah. Norma. I'm not really the biggest fan, Norma. I don't... Like, her design... I just don't like it. I'm sorry, Norma fans of the world. I just don't like her design. Because, like, okay. I don't really want to talk about why I don't like her design, but I imagine a lot of people can understand why. But, like, the way the coat is, like, the really big coat into basically nothing, no bottom, into no, pants or anything. Just the stockings. It's like, eh. Her giant hat. I do like her giant, like, scarf or her giant, collar of her coat covering her face. I think that's fine. I saw some of her gameplay. I think her gameplay is, like, the best thing about her. Like, the EX as you hold down, it's just her sitting on the missile silo. I think is pretty cool. I think her ults, like, her ult animation is amazing. Her launching the rocket and then riding on top of it. I think that's actually fucking awesome. And yeah, another fire stunner. Another big 10 million fire stunners. Actually, not even a big 10 million. We don't even have an OP fire stunner. So, just another million fire stunners. You know what? Another million electric attackers, man. You have like 4 different electric attackers and fucking 0.5 in Pridwin. It's like fucked up. Like, share some of the love. Ramiel, I'm going to put in S. So I really liked her from just her initial showing, and then we got the little tidbit about her from the Season 3 trailer, and then this came out, and honestly, I'm just very excited for her. Like, my main thing with this patch is I am very excited for the 2 Void Hunters, and that's it. Dude, I am fucking set for this patch, man. Give me 2 Void Hunters and an OP stunner / support, and I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Yes, that's probably the most, like, fucking bland white bread statement you've ever heard in your life, but come on. It's so true, though. Alright, now we got the last, my lady, Sunbringer. Sunbringer is probably the character I've been most excited for the entire length of the game. Because she, in lore, is just... She's my goat. She created Bang Boos, and then when the entire world got fucked and they decided to blame her for it and target her after she decided to help, she legitimately said, yeah, no, fuck this, I'm out. I'm going to my giant flying island in the sky. First of all, baller beyond belief. Second of all, that's just like, dude, she's so cool. She fixed up Banyue. She found Banyue and fixed him up. Oh my god, man. Like, my goat wouldn't exist without her. I'm so indebted to her that, oh my god. Now, there's one thing I want to talk about. They did change her design. So, we go to here, we see this initial. This initial shot is I quite like it. Like the little like neck collar into like the glow cloak that she has. I think it looks good. And then you turn this one. Yeah, they took away her giant coat. They took away her giant coat. And they gave her like the Caesar kind of. I don't know what dress. I don't know what type of clothing this is. Like, is it a leotard or something? I don't know. I apologize. But yeah, they gave her the Caesar treatment, and a lot of people are pretty upset about it. Me personally, as long as Sunbringer, like her character, stays true to what we've seen in lore, and she's really awesome to play, I won't really care that much. But I do admit, like, the old design had drip. The old design was beyond drip. Like the giant fucking coat with all those military badges just zipped all the way up, and with the little gray fur, it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I wish we could have gotten that design, but I'm not entirely surprised they changed it. The only thing is, like, you wanna know what fucking bothers me? She looks like Ishwen. She looks like Ishwen. Like this, like, literally this exact outline of a figure, you literally turn Ishwen sideways, and that's you can just see little no difference. Absolutely little no difference. Especially the way like the shoulder cape orientates itself, little no difference. So if it doesn't end up getting changed, suck. It is what it is, and it probably isn't going to get changed. But honestly, I'm still quite alright with it, but that's my problem. It just fits. It's like they're just fitting like these characters into molds now, and I don't quite like it, But yeah, I do prefer the old design, as a majority does. But as long as we get Sunbringer and her story is awesome, etc., etc., I will be more than elated. I will be more than elated to play as her. I'll be more than elated to grind her trust events, everything. I do hope, low key, I hope that she's the first support Void Hunter. Now, a support Void Hunter in Zenless is probably the scariest fucking thing ever, because they're just going to power creep the entire role by centuries. But I do kind of want it. Can you imagine, like, dude, a Sunbringer Rupture support that gives, like, I don't know, percent increase to sheer damage. Like, obviously, the base numbers, like, we get a lot of supports that give, like, 1,000%. Well, not 1,000%, like 1,000 base sheer damage. I think Lucia's cap is somewhere near that. I know Pandian Hu's cap is, like, 600 or something. But, like, imagine someone who just doubles your sheer force damage. That would be crazy. I just, there's a lot of possibilities for her. Also, I just want another Rupture support. That'd be so awesome. And I think we are going to get tired of, well, we're not going to get tired. Me, personally, I might get tired of Void Hunter DPSs eventually. I just want something different, And Sunbringer is that type of character. She's a thinker. She's the thinker. She obviously has combat prowess and things like that, but she is the thinker. Like, there is no better Void Hunter for a different role other than for like a non-DPS role than right now, right here, and it is her. Joyous you can make the argument for, but Joyous, if he does come, is going to be way later in the season. And a lot of people have been saying Anomaly Fire for him, which would make sense. I mean, he's got to take his ass out of the, what do they call it? The Permian Hollow anyways? The Peruvian Hollow? I forget what they call it. He's got to come out there eventually. Maybe he will to meet up with Sunbringer one more time and say, hey, what the fuck is going on? I hope so. But yeah, this is my official, only official 3.0 character teaser tier list. Severian believers, I apologize, but you know what his brother did. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.